Hey, this is really funny. You got to hear this. So what we had up next on the show is the Man-Boy Love Association.
Yes.
They had agreed to come in here, and, you know, we would goof on them. And they could present their point of view about why they love boys.
Yeah.
So, okay. So we called up that guy who...
Ricardo?
No, not Ricardo. We called up the guy who hates the Man-Boy Love Association. Says, hey, you want to come in too? Mm-hmm. His name is Tom McDonough. And he said, yeah, of course I'd be there. I'll scream at those guys anytime. So today, the Man-Boy Love Association never showed up. So they call up Gary and they say, you see, we fooled you. You see, Howard makes fun of us loving boys, so now we screw him over.
This is their revenge.
This is their revenge. And I go, you idiots. How is that revenge?
Well,
what do you think, I'm short on material?
You don't think that guys who sleep with young boys are that well thought out.
What do you think? I want to foul my studio with a bunch of guys who sit there and prey on young boys? I was going to be here and brutally and goof on them.
They're so bright.
Yeah, so this is their big goof. Hey, where's Tom? Let me come in and say hi for a real quick second here.
He can yell at them anyway.
I don't know why they're screwing me. I'm not a 6-year-old boy.
Well, obviously they're not enjoying it.
If they're so proud of what they do,
come and proclaim it.
If they are proud to be boy lovers, why don't they come down here and be proud?
Be a vulture.
Did you hear what they want to do now, Tom? Tom's like a Marine. Tom, were you a Marine or something?
No, sir.
Tom's like a real tough guy who almost beat the crap out of Stuttering John one time.
I know.
No, John and I are good friends. I like John. In fact, I want to see John before I leave today.
Do you really?
I really
We'd like to see John.
But Tom has devoted his life to just running around and yelling at boy lovers, which is a cool thing to do if you ask me.
How did you even discover these guys?
To tell you the truth, they were advertising in the paper their number, and I called up, and I couldn't believe what I was hearing.
Hey, let's play the number, just so people can hear it. Let's play the message that guy Ricardo does. That's really good.
Where were they advertising?
Well, it's Leland Stevenson's voice on the machine now. Renato's voice isn't on it anymore.
Oh, is that right? He couldn't take the heat anymore?
That's right.
Now, your name is Joe
Palau.
Palau?
Yes.
Joe, you're part of the whole organization with Tom?
I'm the vice president of Stray Kids USA.
These guys hang out in front of boy lovers' apartments and scream at them with megaphones and
How do you find them?
Well, we have people that give us tips, and originally it started off with any pedophile that might be in the neighborhood. We would do a demonstration to alert the community to watch out for these particular people.
Oh,
it's a real cool demonstration, too, because Tom stands out there and goes,
hey, you like a young boy's ass? Why don't you stick your head out the window and show everyone your face, you boy? Effing lover.
I guess that gets some attention.
Oh, yeah, it sure does. The neighborhood really wakes up.
That's it. It wakes them up, man.
I got a 6-year-old out here right now. You want to screw him?
Got one chained to a radiator upstairs. Come on over.
Yeah. So he just stands outside their house and yells at him. It made me suspicious anyway that they were going to come down here with you. There was no way, I thought.
Well, I was really surprised, too, that they had any intention of coming down because I know you don't like them at all, obviously, and it's in your book. I mean, how could anybody like a child molester, for crying out loud? And,
well, Fred likes child molesters. In all defense, he's from another planet. It's accepted on his planet. Isn't that right, Fred?
Only people you sleep with.
Sticks and stones.
Sticks and stones will break. Wait, let me play the message though, and then you can go into your story. Hey, give me that. I think people in Orlando have never heard this. This is what happens when you call the Man-Boy Love Association. This freak gets on and starts giving you a really wacky message. Dracula gets on. It's pretty wild.
Hello. This is Nambla.
The best thing about it, too, is the music behind them. It's like very nice music. What's that poster?
That's the movie poster for the new movie Chicken Hawk.
Oh, The Men Who Love Boys?
Yep. It's Leland Stevenson right here.
Well, that's one of the man-boy lovers?
That's the cop-out that didn't show up today, right?
Yeah. Oh, well, he was screwing me over.
Here's Ronaldo.
Here's a picture. I can show this on TV. Here's a picture of the guy
Here is
on the
the
message.
boy lover.
Here's the boy lover.
Hello.
Oh,
hello.
Goodness. Can you imagine a boy being attracted to that?
He kind of looks like, actually, he kind of looks like, my agent. No, not at all.
Hello.
All right. Here we go.
The North American Men-Boy Love Association in New York, the Horatio Alger chapter meets on the first Saturday of each month from noon to 2:30 p.m.
What's the significance of Horatio Alger chapter?
I've always asked you that. I don't know.
You guys know? Like, why is Horatio Alger a hero
Was
of
he
theirs?
a boy lover?
Was he proud to be a boy lover?
Yeah, Rex, the rich story, success story, boy lover, and all that. That's the New York chapter of NAMBLA. Each chapter has their own little name.
Right.
I don't know what all of them are, though.
You got to admit, a guy has balls to show up at a meeting and say that he's a boy lover.
They used to rent out spaces under the name of the Horatio Alger chapter. They never used the word NAMBLA. That's how they used to get all these public spaces.
Yeah, we went over there at 250 West 54th Street when we first started demonstrating against them, and we were surprised. A half a block away from Midtown North Police Station, and on a Saturday, the first Saturday of each month, the place was bombed out with children because there was dance studios there.
Oh.
That's like the place out in California when they were in the library in the children's section and nobody knew about it.
Let me play the rest of this message.
For any other matter, please leave your message at the end of the beep. We'll call you back.
I could see where a young kid would get turned on by him.
Yeah, that voice alone.
With this face and that voice.
We call you back.
For any other matter.
Meet me at the library. And I will show you my bookmark.
Do they have a big membership?
Yeah, they have about 15,000. In fact, they had a very large convention. 1,500. They had a very large convention.
Oh, 1,500.
Yeah.
They had a very large convention here this weekend, and quite a lot of people.
Oh, for the parade?
Oh, no, for their own little pedophile meeting.
Oh,
really?
The nearer your ass, the better.
As soon as possible, but we'll have to do it at collect. In the meanwhile, and if you're a boy, do not despair. Be true to your feelings. Times will change.
Times will change.
Listen to my silly music in the background and close your eyes.
I think he's hypnotizing people.
You think boys actually call that line? So they won't despair?
That's right. I need a little...
Well, you got to see this movie. This really explains...
where do you see that movie?
Well, I'll tell you something. You know, I didn't even know I was in this documentary until I went down there that particular day at the press screening, and to my surprise, I was in it. And
you're a star.
I'm a star.
You know, that's how Tom Cruise got started.
How do you know, that's interesting. There's a guy who got into his role so much he didn't realize they were filming.
Now, that's a man who's dedicated to his job. He wasn't looking for publicity.
And as it turned out, you know, what you're going to see is they didn't do this documentary unless they were allowed to tell their story, their side of the story. What side of the story they could possibly tell, I don't know.
You look like you can fight, man.
You know, let me tell you something.
You could kick some ass.
I see here, you know something, you're right. And I'll tell you something, there's not enough damn room in this studio. I really thought I was going to have to do some stomping today. I mean, I felt like it. And really, there would have been a lot of broken things here. They had a much bigger studio here.
Right.
I cannot sit next to these people.
Really?
I really
would have been a good show with them showing up.
Really?
Yeah, tell
you were in a Marine. You look like a tough Marine or something.
I was in the Army.
Were you?
Yeah.
This guy looks like he could kick some serious ass. Do me a favor, punch Joe in the face. Let me see if he can take it. Punch your buddy in the face over there, and let's see if he can handle it.
He'll fold up like a dollar bill.
So do you spend most of your day just chasing these pedophiles?
Every spare moment.
But you got a job, or you have to go to work, or?
I have a flexible job. They allow me to do what I'm doing. They appreciate what I'm doing.
I wish this company would allow me to go take some time off and go after pedophiles. I'm looking for any excuse to get the hell out of here. I need 2 or 3 days a week to go after pedophile hunting. Your job, your boss lets you go, and
yeah, I mean, he really
what a good guy.
Yeah, a terrific guy. You kidding me? Great company to work for.
Who do you work for? I'm curious.
Safeway Car Service in Brooklyn, the best.
And what do you do? Fix cars or something?
No. I drive the cars 12, 14 hours a day, and then I'll take off for 2 days or 3 days or 4 days. I do what I got to do whenever something comes up.
Really?
That's right.
That's what you do.
Boy lovers.
Excuse me?
And chase boy lovers.
Chase boy lovers.
Renato over there, you don't like Tom?
I don't like him. He impedes our stretching of the little tuchuses like taffy.
Yeah. He's like Superman to you. He comes and you're like Luthor.
He is our kryptonite.
Tom is like kryptonite to you, and he goes in and...
I begin to lose my powers the closer he gets.
Have you ever caught these guys like in the middle of trying to seduce a boy?
I wish the hell I could, so I could have the opportunity to stomp them to death. I swear to God, if I really caught them.
They would be dead.
They would be dead. There'd be no prisoners, I'm telling you right now.
Joe is like Tom's Ed McMahon. He goes, they would be dead. He goes, yes, sir, they would be dead.
They would be dead,
right, sir.
They will be dead. Right. You guys should have like a Tonight Show thing. Tom goes, they'd be dead. And Joe goes, yes, they'd be dead.
You got to see this movie, unbelievably.
Yeah, I saw some of it. It was pretty wild.
But,
July 6th is the premiere.
Okay,
and it's a serious movie. July 6th.
So you don't benefit from this movie?
I'm not getting paid by promoting it. I'm not getting paid, period, for any of this.
Right.
But the movie, as it turned out, really shows how evil these people really are. And a lot of people are not aware of NAMBLA. And this
the FCC, if they're worried about children, they should go chase NAMBLA. What are they worried about? Words.
Right.
Well, we just discovered not too long ago that one of the members was a teacher in the school system.
Peter Meltzer, we exposed him with John Miller on NBC. He came to me in November of '92. He just put an infiltrator in there. He wanted some facts, what's going on. He didn't know where. So
you're a good man. I always thought NAMBLA was a car, and until Tom came along.
You see, we are everywhere. I am a teacher.
And your oppression will end. But if you're a man, be safe, be brave.
Be brave.
And above all, be proud.
If they were so brave,
to be a boy lover.
Be proud.
They'd be here.
Yeah. That's right. They're cowards.
In either case, do call us again. Best time is in the evening between 8:30 to 10:30.
After the kids are in bed.
Thank you.
Vacated from the earth. I don't. You know what?
They swear they never lured any little boy into anything. The boys wanted.
Well, maybe I was lured, Robin. Maybe that's why I'm so anti-NAMBLA. Maybe something happened in my childhood that I would have never admitted on the air.
Howard, I didn't know that had happened to you.
It happened to me. I can't even talk about it. Maybe it did happen to me.
Well, a lot of their members were arrested for child pornography, and we did a special with American Journal, and they have revealed a lot of that as well. These people definitely are just they're sexually attracted to kids just to get off. And
Tom is a serious dude,
They keep saying that they don't harm children. It's what they do. It certainly does harm children.
Yes, of course.
There's no sympathy for NAMBLA, believe me, no sympathy.
How many guys are in your organization, Straight Kids USA?
Straight Kids USA, with parents and children, we're close to 400.
400 people?
Yeah.
Oh, that's very good. I like that. Well, that's good. You're a good man. Now come here and kiss me. No. You know you want to. You know you're horny for me, aren't you, Tom?
Yeah, I'm really hot for your body, yeah.
Come on, admit you want me.
Be brave.
Be brave. Come over here. Sit on my lap.
Be
proud to be here.
I love slugs and cockroaches. They are my role models.
Yeah. You know, Ricardo, you are desperately in need of love, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
The guy sounds like Dracula, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So you primarily go after him? He's pretty high profile.
I saw him actually Saturday night, to tell you the truth. He'll probably be at the premiere July 6th. We're having a large demonstration there. I really would like a lot of people to see this movie and come to the demonstration.
So that's July 6th?
July 6th on a Wednesday night at 7:15 is the demonstration. The movie starts at 8 o'clock, and the movie is open to the public.
And where would that be?
On a Friday, July 8th. This is at East 12th Street and University Place Cinema Village.
All right, very good. Tom McDonough, of course, doing a lot of good out there.
Yeah.
The founder of Straight Kids USA, and his sidekick, Joe Palo. Joe Palo. Joe what?
Palau.
Palau.
That's it.
Who, of course, is the vice president. Or his Ed McMahon, Tom's Ed McMahon. Vice President of Straight Kids USA. We got to take a break. Thanks for coming in, guys.
Thank you.
Too bad the guys from NAMBLA here, they think they played a joke on me or they got revenge. There's no revenge here.
We'll get even for them for you, Howard, July 6th.
There you go. All right.
Like they shouldn't be made fun of.
Yeah. They can't be ridiculed. What else can you ridicule?
You can ridicule the president, but you can't make fun of NAMBLA.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. The day will come that these guys will have their agenda passed, and you won't be allowed to make fun of them. You'll see. In 20, 30 years, you'll see everyone will go, well, they have their rights, too. They have their rights.
That's right.
Well, let me tell you something.
To me, Howard.
You will
dress you in a diaper.
I'm going to tell you something. The day will come, you'll see, where suddenly you'll see on the news, well, they had a demonstration and they have their rights
Maybe
too.
you don't understand, but we have to be tolerant.
Some lawyer will take on a case and say, hey, the guy can't help it, his mother abused him. It'll become acceptable. You'll see.
Since they cannot change and they never will change, they must have been born that way. And if they were born that way, they must be protected under the Civil Rights Bill.
Right, exactly. See, you'll start seeing that. So Tom is right. Tom is on a crusade, Robin, and if you had any bit of decency in you, you would join Tom's organization. That's right.
Well, I'm joining right after you.
Oh, very good.
Well,
I'm busy. I've got a movie career. But yes.
A 6-year-old puts the hard in Ricardo.
All right, very good. Okay, Tom obviously Not joking about this.
It's funny.
There's nothing humorous about this. You're right, guys. All right, Tom and Joe, thanks for coming by, and we'll all go see this movie, Chicken Hawk, Men Who Love Boys. It starts Friday, July 8th at Cinema Village, 22 East 12th Street at University Place. And you should go see it. It's pretty wild stuff. We'll take a break.
If they want to know more about Tom's organization, what do they do?
You got to call Tom and he'll yell at you. Scary guy. Tom, what's the number where they can reach you?
They can reach us at 1-917-467-8771, or they can call us direct 792-7534.
Now, you try and follow those numbers.
I can't.
Who knows what he just said? I don't even know. All right, I got you guys. Okay, thank you.